Hi everyone. In this video, I am going to take you through how to extract data from a web page. So as you can see here, I have an Excel file. I have a blank Excel file, and on this Excel file, I'm going to extract data from a web page. So first of all, what I would do is that I will click on the data option here and go to the get data, which is on the left hand side of the Excel ribbon. Under the get data, I'm going to choose from other sources, and then under the other sources I'll choose from web, because we need to extract the data from the web. So I'm going to choose this option from web. So as I'm doing this, the Power Query gets ready to extract the data, and you can see from the window here that I have a small window where it's going to show me that the data will be extracted from the web page, and I have two options here, basic and advanced. So let me go ahead and click on the URL and type the URL of the page where I want to extract the data. So once this is done, so another thing I would like to highlight is that in this window, we have two options, basic and advanced. So right now I will be taking you through how to extract using basic option. We will also be going through how to extract through the advanced option, but that will be in the next video. So from the web window here, I choose on basic, and I then I give the URL here and click on OK. So once I do this, the Power Query establishes a connection with the web page, and the navigator window opens up. So in the navigator window, I will be able to see what exactly the data the page contains, right? So it might take some time depending upon your network connection, then your web page data. So once it is doing that, it will display all the tables on the left hand side here. As you can see, it has come up now. So here we have the HTML tables, and we have these tables and few other tables as well. But you can go across each of these tables and get a table view of which data you would need. So I would not select this multiple items, because the data which is intended for me is there in the first, that is list of countries and territories by total population. So I'll go ahead and see that, and you will also get the web view here where you can see how your web page looks like. So this is how your Power Query has extracted the data from this web page. So I will go now to the table view, and I'll see that this is what the data I wanted, and I will click on transform data to see if there is any transformation that I need to apply to this table. So Power Query is processing the query, and it is going to display on the Power Query editor the table which has been extracted from the web page. So here you can see that it has done the basic applied steps. It is extracted from the HTML table. It's promoted the headers, and it has changed the type. So the source is actually the web page, and you can see w.web browser contents, and this is the URL from which the data was extracted. So once this is the source, this is the web page. So once this is done, it will extract this particular table from the HTML what we selected, and it is going to give the corresponding HTML query as well in the M language code section. Then it continues to do the other steps, promoted headers and change type. So as you can see here, this table looks good with the entire data here, and I'm not going to apply any more transformations on this because it looks good. So I'll just go ahead and change the headers, because change the table name, because it's very lengthy, and you can as well keep a lengthy table name, but readability wise it is better to have a short name. So list of countries with population. So I go ahead, I go to close and load to, and under the close and load to, I want to load this on the Excel sheet. So I retain the table option as it is, and I give the existing sheet as the option, and it is already selected A1 cell. So okay, I'm good with that. I will leave it as it is, and I'm not going to add this to the data model. And so it looks good, and I click on OK. So once I click on OK, you can see on the right hand side, I have under the queries and connection, my query which was on the Power Query editor is getting loaded here on the Excel workbook. So it might take some time to load this data depending on the number of rows. So the rows here is just 242, but it depends on your data how many rows it can vary basically. So once this is done, so I have loaded this on my Excel file. So this was my requirement to extract the web page data and load it on the Excel workbook. So I hope you like this video. Stay tuned for more such videos. Thank you.